All right, we're here in Max Brick Studio, and we are going to work on a substation for our city. I was going through a lot of our inventory that we have, just boxes, and I totally forgot that I even had this set. So I'm gonna open this one up. I'm going to try to make it into a modular with some extra red, the dark red parts that I got there, and see what we can come up with. So we're gonna get this guy open and get the building, and we're gonna take all the white out, the snow is that's gonna go. And once I get on this, my helper is going to be
Blossom.
Blossom, and then Kiwi's back there hiding somewhere. So let's get started on this. All right, we're making progress on our substation for our fire department. And something that we run into when we're building is making sure our numbers might line up to get a good strong build. And Kiwi is tearing down the back part because we're going to move it in one stud. So we're going to kind of do some retiling, get our bricks lined back up, and that way our second floor will be a nice good build, and we're going to continue to it. So this is about how far we are now, and we're going to get back to building. Okay, we have reached a stopping point where I've got to get some parts for this set, and we only have one of these sets, so I'm kind of filling in the back with spare parts right now. I do have some at another location I'll go pick up, but the big thing that I'm struggling with right now is getting the pole in. I mean, this is a flex bar that Lego included in the set, so it would go in here. I'm trying to figure out how to keep this modular, and also when I take this section off, if it comes out with it or if it stays there. Haven't really decided yet. We'll figure that out when we cross that bridge. I pulled in the back here one stud so we could fit this a little bit better. It should line up. I haven't really measured it out, but we're getting close. I really like how it turned out so far, and this will be a little substation that we'll put on the one side of the city. Kept the fire hydrant there, and a lot of it has stayed. We'll have to do some tiling down here in the bottom and add some more interior detail. So far, what is included has been put in, and I've made a couple changes here and there on just trying to clean up the look a little bit. So adding it as a modular, it means always got to add a layer in. So this section was already, the roof comes off. I haven't done the roof yet, so I have to do that. But this here, I had to redo this whole design, re-engineer, so this could be modular and come off. Not that there's really anything to get to, but I'm going to make it modular. I'm going to do it right. So that's where we're at right now. The back section is open. The one thing that I changed is I just added a window in here, and looking pretty good so far. So let's go get some parts and hopefully get this thing finished up here in the next day or two. All right, got the parts in, and Miss Blossom is helping me out, and we put our second floor on, and it lined up pretty good. I was wondering if I did that right, and the math worked out. So Blossom's pretty good with math, so she likes to help me out. And we got some dark red parts. We're going to start filling in our building, and hopefully we have enough. I don't think we do, but let's give it a shot. So we're going to get back to building. All right, we were building here, and we ran out of 1x2 bricks, and I picked up one that was studs on the side out of our spare bins part there, our spare parts, and I was like, oh no, I missed it. And then Blossom,
I was a genius for a minute.
yeah, a genius, and she was like, just put a painting up or a clock, or you said a clock, right? Yeah, clock. And so we found this little painting here to substitute 1x2, so it got us up to this height here. And the next thing we got to figure out is this is a lot of plates going around here. So this is 2 rows of plates and then our tiles on top. So we're going to take this off, rebuild this section here with bricks going around. This will be left with plates on this side here because it's part of this build. And so we're going to take this off and rebuild it with bricks. So we're going to get back to it. All right, we got her all done, and it looks really good. Really happy with how it turned out. Blossom helped me on this one. Kiwi helped me on this one. She did the fire truck, and as a complete modular, I think it looks pretty good. So the original set, it ended right about here, I think. So we just extended it back. These in this set would go around. They kind of wrapped around. I cut that off. I didn't do it. I didn't have enough of them, so I kind of improvised and changed that part of the build without having these clips on that side. So they are underneath here. They're on this side, and this is redone up here with some tiling. They had plates on it, but it just wasn't looking right for what I was kind of going for there on the modular section of it. So our roof was changed up a little bit, but I think overall you won't even notice it. So I think it's okay. So let's take our roof off here, and it all should be modular. That's the roof, and we didn't do any other decorations other than what came in the set. I'd like to add a couch over here, being that this is the 1950s. I'm not gonna put a TV in here, so that's what we're doing for now, just on the second floor. So this section up here, this comes off too, and that's just a little part. So we had to rebuild this so I could connect the fireman's pole here, and then it goes all the way down. I added in a lightsaber hilt in the pearl gold, and a bar just to get it up to the top. You can't really see it otherwise unless we go around to the back here. So I'm gonna flip this thing around and we'll take a look at the back. All right, there's the back here. You can kind of see the fireman pole. I did windows back here. On the original set, it's all open on the back, so you can have the play features, but we just pulled this wall back here, and we just got the fireman's pole there. And I had someone join me here, and that is Ant-Man, and he's working on the ATST, so he's going to be building that while we're taking a look at this here. So that's our second floor. Now, the tricky part about this pole is it's connected on the ground, and then it runs all the way up to here. So to disconnect this second floor here, it comes apart kind of in a way. So it's not the most conducive on kids playing with it, but I think the pole looks really good from the windows, so I wanted that there, and I didn't want any pieces going through there, because that is just a straight fireman's pole, because the lightsaber hilt is up top above, so where they would step out here in this section coming out, it makes more sense. So I wanted that look versus being able to take it apart in sections, which I'm okay with. So let me spin this back around here and we'll take off the second floor. Alrighty, we have our second floor off, and as you can see, the fireman's pole is still there, and this is typically how it comes apart, where this piece is just sticking up there, and it would connect up here on this top section over here. And these poles are separate. They present a little bit of a problem, but that's just the way it has to be. So making this modular, it adds one plate length up to it, and so I had to add in one plate here, and then the roof sections, the second floor would connect. Yeah, the second floor over here would connect to this, so I kind of had to do some re-engineering on that. But our interior, we have our ladder truck, and that's the same build with the set, and that is ladder 4. So they have the 4 there on the front engine area, and then we have our 4 on the ground level outside the door. Kind of goes with the fire brigade, where they have a 3 on theirs. So we're just calling this a substation, and it's just going to be ladder 3. So we haven't really done any designations or anything like that. I talked to my brother who does firefighting things and all that nature, and talked to him about naming it. And he said we can pretty much name what we want. So it could be company 4, ladder 3, or company 1, ladder 3, or however we want to do it. So everyone's kind of different on their designations. So we did put some wheel stops here, and so that way the fire truck, when he backs in, he doesn't hit our wall. And I've seen a lot of those happen where they'll go back in and crack a wall, especially on those older fire stations. So we kind of did that. I don't know if that'd be there in the 50s or not, but I would say probably not. Maybe, I don't know. But I put those there. We have our gear area just kept with the fire extinguishers, and we added in a couple hatchets and hammers and pickaxes there to break into houses and things like that. We have our little door rug there coming in, and that's really all it. That's it for the decorations on the inside there on that first floor. So not a whole lot. Out back, Kiwi did build me a picnic table. I think that turned out great. And we have a little bench over here. Maybe the firemen come out, take a little break, sit outside. This lamp, we really liked it. I didn't want it to put out front, so we kind of put it in the back as like a sitting area. I might move it over here. Don't know yet if I have the space or not. So that's where we're at with that. And we just did like a concrete pad here for going around on the picnic table. And that is our Winter Village fire station converted into just a modular style building. So we're going to get this placed in the city. I have a lot of things to move around, but we'll do an update once we get to that. But that's our fire station. It'll be ladder 4. So we'll see you guys later.